All right, what's up, guys? Anthony here, Special Analysis. Welcome to the video. Taking a look at light sweet crude oil this morning. How do we play it? Energy EIA inventory report at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, New York time. Coming into the market hot, 8 a.m. We find 81.35 to be unable to be penetrated higher. So as we get together in the morning, I'm like, hey guys, watching 81.35 pretty close here. Got a little bit of liquidity overhead here at 81.40. If we don't take it out now, we probably run towards the VWAP. Well, guess what? We held 81.35 and we took it towards the VWAP. And I even told them, I said, listen, guys, we took an impulse. Here's the correction. If this is the lower high, then we pinch into the VWAP, which is ultimately what we did. Got the 9 a.m. open here, got a little bit of whipsaw. Ultimately, we pushed through the prior high into that liquidity up here at 81.40. Very expected. We come back down, and I go, hey, guys, look. Probably placed a higher low right here, right? We're respecting this VWAP as support. The VWAP is rising ever so slightly. These are two VWAPs. I use two VWAPs. It's the only indicators on my page. Everything else is hand drawn, okay? I said to him, I go, I have a feeling based on my own analysis that 8150, 8155, 8160 is going to be of concern. If you notice where my hand-drawn analysis is, it's at 8155. So listen, analysis provides an area, and then you as the trader need to interpret the price action at the area. So ultimately, holding the VWAP, which we did, we continued to place these ever so slight higher lows. All right, so here's low 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we were placing higher lows along the way, ultimately pressing into 81.55, where we found some resistance. Again, placed a higher low, pushed through ever so slightly, topped out at 81.60 for the moment. Now, that doesn't mean on the day we can't go higher, but I don't care about what the rest of the day does because I took a very calculated short here, knowing that my risk at 81.35 was if this didn't work out, it was going to push into the liquidity at 81.40, right? So I had a little bit of risk here if it didn't go the way I wanted it to. But I also had a pretty good reward set up here. So 81.35 into the VWAP right here. 35 ticks, right? For a leveraged trader, 35 ticks, can very easily pay all the bills, right? So very calculated, very low risk. The risk was crap. We don't hold 81.35. We run into the liquidity at 81.40. That's the risk, right? Every trade has risk. You need to understand what the risk is before you place the trade, right? Calculated risk. Boom. Calculated reward. More than a 3R, about a 3.5R. So worked out really, really nice. And then when we start to see these higher lows come in, I'm like, well, really all I got to do is push into the resistance that I know already exists. So what was I doing? Well, I bought the higher low. Okay? I didn't buy it here because this is right at the inventory report, 1030. But I did here. So held the VWAP, retested the VWAP, placed a higher low. It's like, okay, well, where's my risk? My risk is we fall below the VWAP. But if we hold the VWAP, there's a pretty good chance I got higher time frame analysis up here at 81.55 that price could bump into it. That's what it did, right? So these are all predetermined levels, guys, levels I decided on last night. Then I simply come into the market and I look at the price action. And I go, all right, how are the buyers and sellers interacting with one another? Is there a chance that my analysis will provide me the opportunity to either sell the market on a short-term basis or buy the market on a short-term basis? And my entire thought process is shared out loud inside the live analysis room. I don't do a Discord because it's very simple. Things can change in a matter of seconds quicker than I could type into a Discord and publish saying, hey, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Well, it's just easier for me to say it out loud because I'm thinking my thought process out loud as I'm placing my short or I'm buying my long, saying, hey, guys, if we hold here, we're likely to do this. If we don't hold here, this is the risk associated with not holding here, right? Pretty simple. At the end of the day, I provide analysis. What you ultimately do with that analysis is 150% up to you. I don't tell you to buy. I don't tell you to sell. I don't tell you what to risk. That's not my job, right? I'm a market analyst. I share with you the analysis that I personally use to place my own trades. It's that simple, right? That's something you're interested in. There's some links below. But most importantly, if you're learning from these videos, I ask you to like them and subscribe to the channel so I can reach more retail traders. God bless, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.